Hello once again, my friends. It's me, the voices in your headphones. Pardon all the tape, and the lack of lights. The set's currently under construction, trying to make it a bit more visually appealing, so to speak. So instead we're going to be doing this classic style. Apparently that means worse audio quality because my booth is not set up yet. Still working on that one. But that aside, I've got a very special topic for you guys. Now, I'm sure we're all very familiar with the SCP Foundation. For the 6 of you that need an introduction, it's a writing project that originated from 4chan as a few scant articles that quickly became a hit sensation. What started as a spooky post about a statue now has become over 5,000 different articles, and that's just for the anomalous creatures and items alone. That doesn't count the sheer amount of stories that people have come up with, the alt-universes, the new groups, the characters. The project runs on a nothing is canon idea, which allows people to let their imagination run wild. So what's the topic today? Well, people love arbitrary lists, so I'm going to be listing, in my opinion, the top 10 scariest SCP... sorry, there seems to be a typo there. Let me just... There we go. Much better. Let us begin. Alright, so let me tell you about a guy. It's actually a cousin of mine. His name's Johnny. Johnny's the kind of guy that's the life of a party. You know the ones. He'll just walk into any kind of gathering that's going on, just blend right with the group, just gel on in. Anytime he joins in on something, it always feels like he was supposed to be there. He's got this grasp on people about him, you know? The kind that makes people just want to make sure he's welcome. And he returns the favor. Even if a stranger from outside comes in just to see what's going on, to see what party's poppin', he'll be sure to make them feel like a proper guest, you know? Not only does he show up, he's generous. He never shows up empty-handed. He makes sure to bring gifts anytime he goes somewhere. Whether it be snacks that came from himself, teeth for the kids to put under their pillows, and even pet cicadas for guests just to enrich their lives. He's also caring. He will never miss an event with you. Weddings, baptisms, he even goes to funerals and takes the burden of eulogizing off whoever was supposed to do it, making them not have to experience that grief in front of other people. I'm just saying, you gotta give him a chance. He's a social butterfly, and socialism is sexy. No, wait, I don't think that's... Alright, so this one might be a bit of a weird entry. Well, comparatively weird in regards to the rest of the list. This certainly isn't something I'm into, but I'm making sure to cater this list to all kinds of different people, so that anybody can find something they like. So let's talk about SCP-2, Electric Boogaloo. It's a normal apartment, filled with your everyday, usual furnishings, bookcases, seats, a radio, lamps, normal everyday things. Now you may be wondering, why is it anomalous? The fact you saw the title card and figured there was nothing questionable about something called the Flesh Room, then you may be the type that probably gets excited by what comes next. All the items in the room were made from bone, hair, skin tissue, and basically anything fleshy. It only absorbs living humans. Animals and dead bodies don't get absorbed, but anything alive inside is slowly overtaken and consumed by the room, becoming part of it. I already hear you asking, but voices? That's not sexy at all! You're not wrong. I don't see the appeal myself, but why is it on the list? Well, if you're not very familiar, I have one word for you to look up. Vor. Come on, guys, you couldn't make an SCP list without the original. He's tall, he's got arms outstretched for hugs, and he's got that fruit and cake. God damn, boy, how do you move with all that? SCP-176, the kind of guy that doesn't need to be told what you need. He knows what you need. And what you need is hugs. Constantly. Just the tightest of hugs that squeeze the worries out of you. Not only that, he delivers them at top speed, always just a blink away from smothering you with affection. Literally, please, don't blink. If you want commitment in your life, 176 is the way to go. Forget rings. How much more commitment can you show in your life when you literally can't take your eyes off of them? Every moment of your life will be taken up by keeping them in mind, because they'll certainly be keeping you in theirs. I realize I'm mentioning a lot more personality in this list than physicality, though remember the golden rule. A good personality is the sexiest thing someone can have. Now, while this boy may look like a bunch of holes, eyes, and meat slapped together, he's much more than that. What makes him so special in our list of other standouts? Well, let's consider not what he is, but what he can be. Nothing there likes to mimic the speech patterns of those it comes across, and even better, likes to assume their physical form. That's what makes him have the raw sex appeal of anything on this list. Just send the coworker you find the most attractive into the containment cell, and lock the door. It won't take long before you get yourself a perfect copy to date and love on as much as you want. Just Don't ask where your coworker went. Other impressive feats that make him stand out is that he's great for protecting you. When he's in his puppy mode, it resists a whopping 70% red damage, and when it's in its true masculine form, completely negates all red damage, and gains an attack that deals a whole 10,000 red back. Goodbye. Remember, the health cap doesn't breach 150 under normal circumstances, so you've got yourself a tall, protective, deadly hunk of man that could be anything you could possibly want. And what's more alluring than that? The only thing here that will breach is nothing there, right into your heart. What? I'm sorry, one of the voices is talking to me. What do you mean? That's not an SCP? The fuck is Lobotomy Corporation? Hi, Alright, it seems I was sent documents from the wrong anomaly containment facility. Well, too late. He's on the list. Okay, so this list is full of hee-hees, funny memes, but I'm gonna speak with the most sincerity when I say this. Fuck Mallow, okay? People are all over this dog-skulled thing you can't see unless you're looking in a mirror or it's hiding on the edges of your vision. People, especially furries, are all over the stalker dog because they can't get a real girl to follow them online or in life. Now, let me tell you about what people have been sleeping on hard. 2703. We do not play games. We do not mess around with this channel. That's my side content, voices in your headset. Go subscribe if you want poorly done game content. Here, we are serious when I say this is the only non-joke entry on this list. Imagine, if you would, you're just a normal schmuck going about his day. You're in a restroom, taking a piss, doing your thing, and you see writing on the wall. For a good time, call this number. Maybe you're a bit horny, maybe you decide syphilis is worth it, and you decide to call the number. Too bad, horn dog, you're not getting anywhere. 2703 only appears to those who are literally looking for a good time. Intentions gotta be pure, alright? So you call for a good time, and what happens? You're greeted by this owl thing. A Countess of Follis, Duchess of Fatima, Marquisette of Dispria. But you can call her anything you want to for short. So she just pops up in front of you, jump scare style. Three-legged, horned, multiple colored tentacles. This thing has hardcore, imaginary friend energy, okay? This bitch wouldn't be out of place at Foster's home. God, does anybody even think about Foster's anymore? Am I the only one that's gonna get this reference? Anyway, according to the logs, these tentacles are also safe for human consumption, so she's always got snacks. Snacks list the serotonin and dopamine, apparently. This bitch cures depression! Now what gives this strange creature an entry on the sexy list, to the point I'm saying this one isn't a joke? They just want to show you a good time. You pick a pub, movie theater, classic theater, or a restaurant, and this absolute bean just teleports you there because they know nothing ruins a date worse than public transport. On this date, she will sing her words to you in an opera style, but be polite enough to speak normally if asked. She's caring. You have 24 hours to have as much of a fun date as you want, where she only pays attention to you, it's all paid for by her, and she will sing you a long goodbye song when it's all done. If you don't find a romantic date to be the most sexy thing you can have, first off, you're impure. Go to church. Second, clearly, you are absolutely missing the prime mommy dom energy this creature irradiates. And people are obsessed with the dog that just silently stalks you. For shame. Alright, so hear me out. No, sit the fuck back down. We're talking about the pinata. Alright, now that we're back, let me sell you on this. While they may not be sexy in the physical sense, with the four-legged stance, the piercing dead eyes, the papier-mâché body, there's a lot wrong here. I realize it takes a special kind of weirdo to be into that. But let me tell you the upsides. Getting this out of the way, the name. Maybe you hate children. They're loud, they're annoying, they make a mess, they're ugly. Fuck you, Marissa, your child isn't as cute as you think. Sorry, off track. Well, with this babe at your side, you don't have to worry about that. Just sneak your way into a birthday party, put up your papier-mâché friend, and bam! No more worrying about that. Bonus? Free candy. I'm sure your neighbors won't mind the candification of the flesh and blood of their children. So, on the assumption you can overlook the blatant child murder, there are some other benefits. Sure, they make their victims more brittle naturally, but let's work on the assumption the SCP is as fragile as a pinata itself. Those take a decent amount of force to break, and seeing how the child breaker is papier-mâché themselves, they gotta be pretty strong to be breaking other things apart. Some people dig strong girls, and what's hotter than a girl that can literally just kill you? Also, they're cute. Just look at that lovable face. And I know for a fact that if you're already willing to overlook the moral implications, transformation kink. I know there's some degenerates out there that just love some TF. I personally know people that have spent a non-negligible amount of money specifically of getting art of that alone. So take a look at this. SCP-9561's effects vary depending on the age of the human consuming them. Humans at the age of 12 or older go into a seizure within 3 minutes of consumption, with a 5% possibility of cardiac arrest. There is an approximate 35% chance of survival of such events. Animals suffer similar effects regardless of age. Children under the age of 12 undergo a very different effect. They first enter a similar state to the immobilized victims of 956, though they assume a standing stance, with their arms resting in front of them. The subject then experiences, in sequence, rapid hair loss, a sprouting of paper mache from their skin, and a complete restructuring of bone and muscle. The process takes 90 minutes to complete. Upon completion, the victim is transformed into another instance of SCP-956. These copies behave identically to SCP-956. There is a 0% chance of survival for the victim. Look, I know it says people under 12 only succumb to this, but the biggest thing to remember about the SCP is the only canon is there is no canon. So you can have your kinky TF fantasy without the moral apprehension. Buy yours today! Alright, so I know I talked about personality a lot on this list, but let's mix it up here. It's time to get kinky, and we're going to be doing that by talking about the old man. So, 106 isn't that much of a lovey-dovey personality type. He might be old, but he's got some vigor and creativity, and nothing will stop him from getting what he wants. And what he wants is a sub. This Dom Granddaddy will follow you to the end of the earth in an exciting game of cat and mouse. His idea of a good time is to trail you until you can't run anymore, and that's where the fun begins. Hope you're into BDSM, because he's going to take you into his own little pocket dimension. Once you're in the bondage dungeon, and good lord will you come out feeling like a shell to your former self, just the way he likes it. BDSM lovers, apply today. Okay, so I didn't want to include this one personally, but I feel like I'm going to have to anyways. The curse of public opinion chains me into having to include the smartphone app. And let's be honest, our stature friend just demands a little too much of that. He can be a bit overbearing. So what's a better alternative to a boyfriend you'll never be able to look away from? Well, a girlfriend you'll never be able to see. At least, I assume they're a girl. Seems to be the overwhelming opinion of particular individuals. But yes, my friends, but what does Mallow offer these people seem to crave so much? Being a girlfriend that they're never going to see in real life. I guess that's the biggest appeal, having the lowest maintenance relationship in existence. No need for dates, physical contact, or even a conversation. All you get is a creature that follows you around, pops up in photos that it sends, and sometimes you might catch a glimpse in a reflection. The perfect idea of a girlfriend. The best that some of these people are going to get. Now, while I may tease, the intended purpose of Mallow is to alleviate loneliness for the shy and socially anxious, which I can understand people finding as some kind of sweet or attractive, though the people that are getting turned on by this are probably the same kind of person obsessed over yandere archetypes, and love a woman that would straight up just kill them. Thankfully, there have been 0 recorded instances of Mallow hurting anybody, so go on, go download your fake internet girlfriend. And thus, that's my list of the most sensual and sexy SCPs. You'll notice these 10... Huh? What's that? Sorry, fucking another one of the voices. Yeah. Well, I've been told that I've only included 8 so far, so... well... 6, 8, 2, and 99. There's your 10. I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy and eat some cereal. If you want to join the Discord, links in the description. Hope to see you there. Hey there, Postscript Voices here. I just wanted to say thank you for letting me hit 500 subscribers. I mean, I figured I'd get here at some point. Every YouTuber expects and tries to grow their channel. But I didn't think I'd be getting here this soon. I know it's not really a huge number, and I do appreciate everybody that's subscribed. I just figured with, my incredibly slow upload speed and my generally subpar quality, I wouldn't be hitting this very soon at all, but here we are. I'm going to keep making videos as often as my busy life allows me. Gonna try to upgrade my quality, get some new audio equipment, get a better computer, things that cost money that I'm saving up for. You know how it is. But I just want to say again, thank you very much for everybody that subscribed and people that seem to actually enjoy my content. It's not going anywhere, it's just going to have its ups and downs in pace, as it always has. With that being said, I do appreciate anybody that wants to join the Discord, because that's where I'm active quite a bit, talking to the community of people that have joined. So if you want to join that, the link's, as always, in the description. And again, thank you very much. It's nice to provide some kind of entertainment.